We're going to talk about Silent Night today. I'd like to talk about Silent Night played on the lowest strings of the violin, because if we do that, then our friends who play the viola or the cello, we can actually all play it together. So instead of starting Silent Night on the A string, we're going to move our fingers and our bow down to the D string, and we're going to play it in G major. So it'll sound like this. Let's go through this slowly. So we're starting on the D string, and the lowest note you're going to hear me play is going to be a second finger down on the G string. That note is called B. So I'm going to start my figure like this. Down to that B. Then I go back to open D and I do that exact same thing again. So pause the video and practice that a couple times. You can even practice using some slurs like, and then an up bow here, big long down bow, excellent. So pause that video and try that a few times. And now we'll go on to the next part. So we just played our second finger on the G string. If you can play your fourth finger, that's the next note, would be finger 4 on the D string. But I'll show it to you using the open A string. So we have to jump all the way over from here, all the way up to my open A string. And we're going to play A down to F sharp, F sharp is 2 fingers on the D string. And I'm going to add a finger, play a G, third finger on the D string, and an open D. So if I go back to that B again, or sorry, open A, what am I talking about? Open A down to F sharp, down to F sharp, add a finger, play G on the D string, take all your fingers away. So you can pause the video and practice that a few times. And now we are going to finger 1 on the D string. This note is called E, and it sounds like this. Place third finger and play a backward scale. And then I'm going to play the same little idea that starts this whole song. Down to a B. Now that happens twice in the song, so let's do it again. I'm starting on E, finger 1 on the D string. I'm adding 3 fingers on D, and then I'm going to do a backward scale. So I start on E, ready, in, 3 fingers, G. Now I'm going to open D, and down to a B on the G string. Okay, so now that takes us to our ending. We have to jump back up to the A string, and after I play my A, I need to play a low second finger. This note is called C. So C sharp is here, but C is back here up against finger 1, and I'm going to play okay, so that's a low second finger on the A string. We have a little tricky move here though. We're going to have that low second finger, and then when I go down to the D string, the next time I land my second finger, it's going to be high. So you can see on the A string it's low, on the D string it's high. So it will sound like this. Low 2, A, F sharp. So that's a high second finger. And now I'm going to add a finger and go from a long G to a long B on the A string. Okay, so we'll do that one more time starting on A. Ready, go. low 2, open, add a finger, and up to a B. Beautiful. Again, you can pause the video if you need to practice that a few times. And now we're going to play the ending. So we're going to play a G on the D string, third finger on the D string. We're going to play a backwards arpeggio. So from a G to an open D and then down to the G string with our second finger. And we're going to play down to the G string, back up to D, and then to a third finger C on the G string. So back to D, 3 fingers on the G string, and then 1 finger, which is called A, and then a G. So that ending sounds like this. G string, back to D, G string with finger 3, and an open. And those are all the bits and pieces that make up Silent Night in the key of G major.